who is buying a tiny house?
People who are giving up on life. That's what it feels like, right?
Do you have? But my question is this: so you've got HGTV on a lot in the background.
Yeah, love all of it.
And I will say, as a dude, if I had my choice between, because it's for women, it's 3 channels. 3 channels and 3 channels only.
Sure.
If you were a cable company, you could just call it the ladies package, eliminate everything from your cable package, and just get E, Bravo, and HGTV.
HGTV, maybe
Lifetime,
a cooking channel. In there?
Yeah, a cooking. So we'll go 5. We'll go the Cooking Network. We'll go Cooking Network and Lifetime. The rest of that shit, the rest of the 900 channels, you can pretty much ice off the face of the earth, and they don't even exist. But as a man, I will say this for men everywhere, the ones that we can suffer through the least is HGTV.
Oh, you like that?
I can sit through it because at least they're building something. There's some form of something being created. It's not just women who are over entitled sitting on a couch bitching about the diamond set from fucking Zales or Tiffany's or wherever the fuck they get their shit. Yeah. I'm not saying they didn't go to Jared, of course. They probably went to Jared, but they're like, he's got a Tiffany's. Got a fucking Tiffany's on right there. On the rest of the Real Housewives of fucking Idaho.
No.
Or all that shit.
No.
But so HGTV, for as a man, we can definitely, we can sit through that.
Right.
We can get through that. Tiny houses, though, I can't. I can't get through that.
It's the kind of person that will be like, I want to give up everything. I don't want to have rent. Mm-hmm. I don't want to have a mortgage. I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have friends over. It's very selfish, right?
It feels like
tiny house is very selfish.
Expats. It feels like expats who have moved to like Ecuador because it's like,
okay.
I can get a piece of land for $2 and like people can work for me and I can drink beer in town every day for 10 cents a piece. I can drink a piss warm Red Stripe out of a cooler with no ice in Ecuador and live in my tiny house. That's the type of people that I envision living in these tiny houses.
In a big country.
Yeah. What's the name of that song?
In a Big Country, Tears for Fears.
Oh, yes. Huge Tears for Fears fan.
If I'm wrong on that.
Yeah. You're gonna get absolutely destroyed, by the way. Absolutely.
Fired.
Don't cover your face.
Fired.
Don't cover your face. Yeah. Let the world see your face on that.
Okay, listen.
In a big country,
dreams stay with you.
Yeah. Whatever the fucking tiny house thing. A huge fan of the theme song, though. And the way that it's cut together, like the commercial is awesome.
Oh, it's great. Doesn't it look like the most amazing vacation you'll
Looks
ever
like they're
have?
having a blast.
Your life.
Looks like they're having the time of their young lives in these tiny houses. And then you see the house and you're like, wait, what the fuck did you? Because the house itself is about 8 to 10 feet tall total. Total. I'm a tall drink. I'm 6'3". You can't tell I'm sitting down.
It would be your absolute nightmare.
Yeah. I'm 6'3", 200. A tiny house for me, I might as well be shitting in an outhouse. That's how comfortable I would feel living in a tiny house. You might as well force me to go outside, shit in an outhouse every morning. And when I see these tiny houses, I saw a rock wall in the preview they were showing last night for the new season of Tiny Houses.
Inside?
There was a rock climbing wall, like a miniature one inside, and the guy was like, "Oh my god, you have no idea. You have no idea."
It's about the connections that you make with people.
Yeah.
It's not about the things you have.
This is a dream come true. He goes, I can exercise. I never have to leave my tiny house.
He goes 2 up.
Yeah, it's like, hey, bro, you're going 2 rungs up and you're hanging back like an orangutan.
I'm good.
Yeah, and it's like, oh boy, yeah, you're gonna go climb Kilimanjaro after that. This workout in your tiny house that you're getting.
I think he's set.
Yeah. Oh boy, when I see that shit, I'm like, are you fucking me? Are you fucking my beaver? If I had a beaver, are you fucking that beaver? Because I don't. You're not getting a workout in there. You're not doing shit in there. And I saw, because I've seen a couple of the episodes on, just out of curiosity, as I'm like, oh, where are they? And they set up these things on like the side of a mountain or in the middle of a
Well, no, they're mobile.
Country.
A lot of them.
Oh yeah,
too.
they're mobile. Yeah.
So they're basically.
So you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay taxes, right?
Yeah, you just park it at Ralph's.
right. You could park it. You could bring the house
park
wherever.
Your house at Ralph's.
Yeah. Technically, you could move through the seasons with your tiny house if you wanted to.
I think that's the idea. I don't really know. Like, I would love a tiny house in the backyard, like as well as your house. Like
For your
they're
kids.
so cute.
For my kid.
When you walk in, it's like, oh, this is how fun is this? And then you start thinking about them actually having to live that life of
Right.
like, I need to break down with a screwdriver my table every night to turn it into a bed. Kill me.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
I would put a tiny house in the backyard from a child.
Totally.
Would never
It'd
live.
be so fun.
Never live in that tiny house.
No.
I saw the episode I saw was a bigger couple.
Really? I've never seen that.
Yeah, not there's anything wrong with that. And
Sure.
you could tell the guy really wanted this fucking tiny house.
Really?
Yeah, he was super into it, and he was just like, "Oh, this is my dream. I've dreamed of this, whatever." And the girl dating him was just like, "Yeah, but we'll give it a shot." You know, she'll give it the old. Well,
She's still like,
give
we'll
it a
see.
shot.
We'll see.
We'll give it a shot. Like you could tell she's at home in her bathtub, like when she goes home at night, because she was like, "I'm keeping my place. We'll give this a shot." Yeah, she was like, "We'll give this a shot." You could tell it was just give it a shot in the bathtub.
Yeah.
The water's running down. She's like Elizabeth Shue and leaving Las Vegas at the end of the movie.
Toilet,
yeah,
because the toilet's in the shower.
yeah, well, the toilet's in the living room in the tiny house,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Hey, good morning. Made you some coffee. Oh, cool. Just give me a second, hon. I'm taking a shit in the living room. I'll be with you in 2 secs.
I'll be with you in a
I'll be with you in 2 secs." But the beauty of the toilet in the living room, because it's underneath. You pull up the couch and the toilet's there. The beauty about shitting in your own living room, boom,
Love
you're
it.
watching TV.
Boom.
You're watching HGTV. Not that they have cable, so let's be fucking honest.
No, because it's not about that. It's about the connections
Exactly.
that you make.
Exactly. But I guarantee you they have Apple TV and an HBO subscription so they can
For
watch Girls.
Sure.
They can
For
watch
sure.
Lena Dunham's Girls.
They need to see Girls.
Yeah. So he's taking his shit in his living room watching Girls on Apple TV, and she's just literally 2 feet to the left cooking bacon for him, hating life.
Just trying to figure
While they live in
out-
this bunk bed. Yeah, just trying to figure out how to get out of the fucking the mountains of Oregon, where it's just like, bro, I gotta drive to Portland. I gotta commute, man. I gotta actually work. Like I don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to
Steve.
build my credit. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not wanting to like trying to get a mortgage and have them be like, so you just
Yeah, we're not
everything.
Yeah, we're not living on an Indian burial ground,
Mm-hmm.
so you can live tax free and have a casino or whatever the fuck it is you're gonna do to make money. So you can play pinochle and take money off the mountain people who are logging up there for the day. Look, I could go on about the tiny house for a long goddamn time.
Selfish. It's selfish.
It is selfish. Tiny houses. If you have a tiny house, it's selfish.
You're selfish.
You're a selfish person,
and you're greedy.
yeah.
Like you're not hosting
I
anybody.
don't know what you're doing with your life.
You're not having anybody over to the house.
No.
No, we're good. Thanks. We're good.
The one I can't get down on though was the one you had on last night's. Who was the Waco, Texas couple?
That's Fixer Upper.
Fixer Upper.
Yeah.
They seem like a genuinely happy couple that does shit together.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for them to like
Have a meltdown.
Yeah, but they're awesome.
Fame changes people.
I know.
Fame changes
I'm
people.
just
You saw it with the
waiting.
other one, the other HGTV
Oh
people.
God, yeah.
Gone.
Tarek and
Tarek
Christine, yeah.
And Christine.
And they have Flip or Flop.
Yeah. And they're here's what I love. They're getting divorced, but HGTV is still making them do a show together.
They're gonna Kate plus 8 the shit out of that. Like they're gonna both have some kind of meltdown.
Oh yeah. Well, it's already started. Like
Yeah.
TMZ is already following them.
Oh, for sure.
On
Which
a
will drive
daily
them
basis.
crazy.
Oh, which will make them even crazier. And then you see the new episodes now that they have to do this shit together, not married, and they fucking hate each other.
Ugh.
Just absolutely hate each other.
It's so good though.
Yeah, it's so
like
good.
they're adding an element of watchability for sure.
Yeah.
Like people are like tuning in just to see how weird they're gonna be to each other because that's a nightmare.
Yeah. But what I do like is the dichotomy between the two shows of Waco, Texas, and
Sure.
they're in Los Angeles. They're doing
Yes.
their houses in Los Angeles.
Compton.
And you
like,
see, and you see the difference where it's like, oh hey, Waco, Texas, you're getting a 3,500 square foot
God.
house for $180,000. Los Angeles, okay, you're in a terrible, terrible neighborhood. Your house is going to be 1,300 square feet, 2 bedrooms, half bath. We've got an outdoor shower though for you because you're gonna have to shower outside. $690,000. But and bars on the windows because we don't know what that neighborhood's like at night.
Horrible school district.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they should merge the two, the tiny house and the
the
flipper flop.
Yes, if you put tiny houses in LA, boom,
you're good.
Good to go.
Tiny boxes.
Yeah, and those tiny houses still would go for $400K.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have an 800 square foot tiny house. It's in a great neighborhood.
Boom, done, sold.
Yeah, sold.
Sold.
Then people would be more, I think, attuned. Is that a word?
I'll
Probably
look it
not.
up. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Just banging on the keyboards.
I'll look it up.
Yep.
Yep, it is.
Yep,
it's
she's
a word.
Playing Moonlight Sonata.
I was like trying to make
Moonlight
you look
Sonata.
bad.
So yeah, HGTV is the one that guys can get through.
Okay.
E can't do it.
No.
Bravo.
Anything reality like that.
Bravo can't do it. I enjoy Andy Cohen's talk show because he gets fucked up with his guests.
He gets fucked up, raunchy.
But that's the only thing. Other than that, it's Real Housewives of every goddamn city on the planet. And I mean, they're making cities interesting that are not even really that interesting, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because I'm from Atlanta. Everybody loves Real Housewives of Atlanta. Fun fact, that's their favorite. Everybody said that's their favorite for sure.
Well, because they get dirty.
Yeah. But fun fact, they're not really in it. They're in the suburbs of Atlanta now. Like they've got enough money where they're out of the
Oh yeah, they're in like.
If you're gonna
Alpharetta?
yeah, Alpharetta, Roswell, like those areas,
Yeah.
Midtown,
Yeah.
like the nice areas. Go to real Atlanta. But then let's fucking see some housewife shit. Like, let's go really into the city of Atlanta, and then you can turn it the fuck
like
up.
the show Atlanta with Glover.
Yeah.
That's how it really is.